I need advice on not being socially awkward. I can never keep a conversation going.
Okay. Listen, I don't know who put it in people's brains that being shy, quiet, awkward, weird, or whatever is not good, because that is not true.
It's normal.
It's normal. And first of all, how do I explain this? I personally have been told, I was trying to talk to someone one time, and this was like at a party. It was like one of the first times we went to a party here in LA, and someone was like, "You're weird and awkward," and I was like, "Oh, thank you." and I was like, "Oh my gosh, wait, what?" And that person like judged me for being weird and awkward because of the way I was talking. But then, like another time, I started talking to someone and I realized that they were weird and awkward too. And I related to that person so much more than the other person. So, for you who's asking, how do you become less socially awkward? I think you should accept that that's what makes you you, and that there's nothing wrong with being awkward, and that there's lots of other people who are awkward, and if you find those people, you can relate to them so much more than people who are going to be judgmental of that.
I think definitely certain people will think you're weird and that you're awkward, but other people will not. So I think that's, very important to find those people who you can relate to.
But if you are really not wanting to become socially, if you don't want to be awkward and you're trying to work on your talking skills and you want to become a better talker, I highly suggest you look at the way people talk, analyze them, Google stuff, like watch YouTube videos on how to act in the presence of people. There's lots of ways to do that. That's a thing that like you gotta like study if you some people are just naturally good at talking, but like sometimes it's a learned thing.
Also, people love to talk about themselves.
Yes, so
people
asking questions.
It's all you can do to keep a conversation. Sometimes I've only done this. I've only asked questions one time. I had an hour-long conversation with someone. They were like, "Wow, Vanessa, you are so amazing. Wow, you're just an awesome person. Thank you." After the hour-long conversation, not once did I say anything about my life. All I did was ask that person questions because people love to talk about themselves. So if you're trying to talk to someone or get good at talking and keeping a conversation, ask questions. There are a million questions in the world you could ask. Ready? Here are some right now. What's your favorite movie? What's your favorite food? Okay. What do you want to do later on in life?
What kind of music do you like?
Do you have any pets? Do you have any pets? Any of those stuff, you can then add on more questions. Oh, so your favorite movie is Star Wars. Why do you like Star Wars? Because I love this and this and this. Or like, oh yeah, I've seen Star Wars and this is why I like it. Or I've never seen Star Wars. Should I watch it? Yeah. What other movies do you like? What else?
But you know what I've noticed sometimes is when sometimes people who like to ask questions will take their own question and answer it for themselves. But they won't really care about your answer.
Yeah.
Have you ever noticed that? What movie do you like? Star Wars. I love Star Wars. And they start giving their opinion.
I hate Star Wars because it's so super like this and this.
And but I really like this movie instead because that one's my favorite movie. And they're like,
great.
Love it.
Okay. So yeah. Definitely for those of you who don't like to talk and you want to be more social, just ask people questions. They love to talk about themselves.